chasing leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
We're live. Yeah. Hello and welcome everybody to coverage of something a bit different for us today. Vauxhall Motors are hosting the glitz and glamour of the Premier League. It's Nottingham Forest have brought their under-23s for a friendly tonight on this cold December night. And yes, if you are joining us live,
He's alive.
I am here, I am back, I am on the road to recovery. I'd just like to thank anyone who's listening for sending me well wishes and wishing me well while I've been away. And I would like to say a huge thank you to my partner in crime here, Steve Hilton, for stepping in and keeping the good ship Vauxhall still sailing. Steve, it's an interesting one tonight. Nottingham Forest, the visitors. What do we make of tonight?
I don't know where it's coming from. They're not local, are they? But looking at them walking off, they don't. The same under 23s, but they look young. I'd say probably a mix of under 18s, probably a couple of 23s in there. But obviously, they're not going to be any mugs being in a Premiership team. Probably most of them be professional, I would have thought. So, fitness They're going to be training daily. Fitness is going to probably play. They're going to be technically sound. Tactically probably sound as well. So it's going to be a test, but you know, I'm sure the lads from Vauxhall will be looking forward to pitting themselves against up and coming rising Premier League stars.
Well, it's pretty much a full team, more or less, for Vauxhall Motors. We'll just run through that as the game is kicked off. In goal, it's the returning Kieran O'Loughlin, who was a penalty shootout hero a few times last season in the run to the Cheshire Senior Cup final. At right back, Matty Beeman, and his left back partner is Liam Turner. Centre half, we've got Ben Dufton-Kelly alongside captain Tom Mitchell. In the midfield, we've got Sean Mosscrop and Ben Holmes, Jordan Deere, and they're flanked by Michael Berkey and Bobby McDonnell. And up front, as always, Lewis Buckley. It's good to be back on comms, Hilto.
Yeah.
I've missed it. Although I haven't missed sitting in the cold.
Well, I did say to a few people that I think it's just a bit weird the fact that you went missing when the weather started to turn a bit. Like one of them golfers that frustrates people that only go out when it's 90 degrees.
What can I say? I'm a summer child.
Wait till you're logged on watching.
So a good test for Vauxhall tonight. This may not be the Nottingham Forest first team. First team, I believe, are in EFL Cup action tonight at Blackburn. But still, these players will have been around the first team, the quality of the first team. Those facilities down at Nottingham in the City Ground. We were speculating earlier, weren't we, about how this friendly actually came about.
Yeah, like I said, not as if they're 20 miles away and just want to get some nice from game time. It's a bit of a, 3-day camel ride down to Nottingham, isn't it? So it's a good old stretch for them. I think Joe Heath used to play for Forest, but he's got some connections there and has managed to swing a friendly. I mean, you know what, it'd be good for the lads to be able to pit the wicks and, see how they fare against these young up and coming stars of the future, as they hope to be.
Michael Berkey early on looking for a free kick, but the assistant says no. I suspect also from Vauxhall's point of view, because the game against Northwich was postponed because of the weather conditions, it'll have been up to 20 days without a game for Vauxhall, so maybe Mick McGrath just wants his team to be match sharp and on the toes.
It's going to be a tough one away at AFC Liverpool on Boxing Day. Just looking down there, for those who have seen the new social media sensation, Tom Mathers with the top corner penalty. It was last night in the 5-a-side competition. Just walking past us with a big smile on his face. But just moving on to Monday. Monday's going to be a tough one. AFC Liverpool, I think they're in 3rd or 4th place. They're up there.
And there's a ball over the top, collected by
so I think it'd be good to get a run out tonight and just blow off any cobwebs before Boxing Day, which I used to hate Boxing Day games. I used to hate them.
Berkey's intercepted the ball here and he's looking for a teammate, but it's cut out. And Forest will look to break.
We're as professionals what these players are now, so always remember.
A few sore heads on a Boxing Day.
I don't think he only played 1 or 2, but I always remember he played against North Ferriby. You know with my Hull anyway. 3 o'clock on Boxing Day. I'd been out on Christmas night, unprofessional, and I was absolutely hammered. Mark Simo, referee, it's a pen, you clown, got sent off. And I think we won the league, but we got beat 3-2. It was freezing, it was wet, it was cold, windy, right on the North Sea. Changes into freezing. see it already that Forest are, you know, you can certainly keep hold of the ball, can't they?
Matty Beeman looks like he's going to earn his money in this first half at least. Loose ball from Burke, he gives it to Forest, but good tracking back from Ben Holmes. Wins the ball back.
Big dog, you alright? Goalkeeper coach Neil Matheson there saying hello. Legend.
Looks like he's taking a well-deserved night off.
Yeah. Was he not up there before, was he? No. I didn't see him, did
No.
Then again, we were in the bar, keeping warm, having a nice cup of coffee and tea.
Buckley wins the ball and he gets it to the area.
Just got to give a little shout out as well, Patrick, to our friends at Royal Sizzler.
Oh yes,
So,
definitely.
Arranged to pick Patrick up tonight and said, let's have a little kebab night. So a little bit of chicken and mixed on it. Fries. Went down well.
I think anyone who knows why I've been away for the last 3 months, that's the biggest meal I've had.
Yeah, Patrick just
Since-
doubled his body weight in one meal. But a few of the staff weren't too happy walking into the office and stinking of chilli and doner meat. But it is what it is.
Race between Mitchell and the Forest player. Forest will get the ball. Number 9, Gibson Hammond.
Good little touch
Gets
inside,
it to
with a
Canate.
shot off.
It's a good move by Canate.
Oh.
Good trickery with his feet.
It's a good save, Kane
It's a good
O'Loughlin.
save from
Spread himself
O'Loughlin.
really well there.
Can't get the
Great
ball.
feet though,
away.
great feet by, is it the 10, is it?
Yeah, it's Canate.
Canate.
Forest.
Not of Liverpool and France. No, it's tricky, really tricky feet. Looks like he's going to be a bit of a handful in tonight. But yeah, no, Kane O'Loughlin's done well there to close the angle and spread himself. Good save with his right leg, I think it was.
McDonald looking to use Berkey's pace, but it's well cut out by the Forest defender. There's Canate again. Got a bit of space to run into. Good feet. Goes past Duffin Kelly and he's put it wide. It looks all for money. He was going to slot that in. O'Loughlin didn't move for it, but he's slotted it. He's failed to slot it in fact, and he's put it wide. So early on, the quality showing. And we do have to remember, you know, this may be under 23s, although I think some of them might even qualify for under 18s from the looks of it.
He's actually, you know what, I'm just looking at Canate now, he's actually, he's French. He's French like Ibrahim Canate for Liverpool, 21 years of age.
Any relation?
No, doesn't say. He's actually played for Le Havre, second team, 35 games, 32 games, 5 goals, and he's actually played for Nottingham Forest in 2021, just the one appearance.
There's a shot from Holmes. I think the assist. There was an early flag from the assistant. Caught it well though. Bit of deflection, had the goalkeeper scrambling. Player off in the back. Canate, he's dropped deep. To get now, he's in the centre circle.
You know, it must be frustrating for some of these young lads as well coming through Forest, where you know they've done a great job last year getting to the Premier League, but they've went out and what was it, 20 odd players?
21 or 22 was it?
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of players. Obviously, you know, some good signings. Jesse Lingard's, you know, a high profile signing. The lads up front from, what's a great little slide past that.
Good covering around from Tom Mitchell. And
the lad used to play at Conway, is it? He used to be at Liverpool. Scored, is it?
Nico Williams.
No, Kwame the forward.
Oh,
Scored against Liverpool, didn't
Tyro won.
That's I won me, yeah. He scored a bag full in the German league last year, was it? Obviously Nico Williams. So they've signed a lot of players, and it's probably just stopping the progression for some of these lads coming through now, because the squad will be massive. I think they had quite a few loan signings though last year, didn't they?
There is an argument that they needed to make that many signings just to bolster the squad. But I think you make a point. It's sort of the way of top level football now, where players who get teams promoted are often sidelined in favour of higher quality signings and players who think will keep them up in the Premier League.
Just looking there, Canati actually made his league debut against Bradford in the EFL Cup last year, and then went on to make his league appearance. So he's played in the Championship, the 10th Canati for Forest. So there's some really good pedigree out there.
It goes all the way back to the Forest goalkeeper, and they play out from the back. That's a good ball over the top.
Matty Beeman, while I watched that, wasn't it?
He got underneath it and cleared it away, and Vauxhall retained the possession.
It's given away there, Berkey.
Loose pass from Beeman. Berkey couldn't collect it.
Matty Collins on the bench. Maybe we'll see young Matty Collins second half possibly.
So here's Canate in the box. Good covering from Ben Holmes. Berkey plays the 1-2. Buckley. He's bamboozling the defence, but good covering around.
Stop Lord Woodley's not here tonight, 'cause I'm not getting the blame for the door gate again.
So the player on the ball now, Matty Beeman, and he started to get more opportunities in the first team in the last few weeks and months, hasn't he?
He's done well against Padiam last time out when Easton was I think suspended from the Avro game.
Avro, yeah. It's a ball in. Mitchell misses it, but Turner's at the back post to clear it away, gets it to McDonald. McDonald does well there to retain the possession. So it was a good opportunity for Matty Beeman to just say, look, I want to be the first choice right back.
It's a good opportunity for any young lad playing against these tonight to, even to the likes of Forest and that, and say, look, this is me, I'm as good as what you've got. Put themselves in the shop window, as they say. Also, good to see a few people out here tonight as well, because it was a late advertised game, wasn't it? So
yeah, good crowd in tonight.
There's a few in tonight.
Oh, ball in the box from Berkey. Good little bit of trickery from Jordan Deere, as you'd expect.
Should have went for coffee. That Coke was very cold on the old gullet.
Beeman with a throw. He gets it back from Berkey. He gets a ball in. A bit of indecision from Dufton Kelly. Looks like he might have fouled Canati. Yeah, the ref agrees. Again, Forest very content with passing it around the back, waiting for the long diagonal ball. Although it goes short now, Canate got it, he can turn. He's everywhere at the minute, Canate for Forest. He's combining well with Perkins on the left.
With Le Havre, where Liverpool picked up Anthony Letallic and Simon Pongole from.
I believe it was, yeah. That's going back a few years.
Yeah.
About 20 years ago, that.
Yeah, it was. 19 years ago, yeah. And then we also bought the new Zidane, Bruno Chavou. Didn't quite work out, that one.
They scored a winner against Chelsea once,
Did
though.
score, yeah, I think that was Chelsea had like a 70 game unbeaten home record at the time as well. 1-0.
So there's McDonald. Shrugs off the challenge, manages to get the ball to Dia. Crossfield pass to Beeman. He's got Canate for company. But he finds a pass to Buckley.
It's a great knock.
Buckley's touch just can't
Great vision
find the
from
Vauxhall
Matty
player.
Beeman there. Got a bit of a friendly feel about it, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think, as we touched on earlier, it is just a case of them wanting to keep sharp. But I suppose there's that old adage, if you go into a challenge 50-50, a lot of people will say you're more likely to get yourself injured.
Yeah, you're damn yelling, and you're more likely to get injured.
And to be fair, at the minute, sitting top of the table, I don't think any player will want to be missing out.
To Aidan Cooper before the game, who's back among the subs, he's have a little blast tonight. He was saying that Mick's got 20-21 in the squad now, so he's going to have that decision that manager said he loved, where he's got some decisions to make, but he's going to have to upset a few players going forward. But then again, I think we've got 7 away games in January.
Well, there was that belief that Vauxhall were organising all their home games for the start of the season.
Yeah.
So now the away games are coming up.
And that's was it Avro, was it, that said that, the secretary from Avro?
I believe so, yeah.
And I think he made a point saying, it's going to probably be a disadvantage to Vauxhall, because we've got these 7 games and we've got a great playing surface here at the Van Eupen, but some of the grounds you're going to go to in January, they're going to be really bad, and we play good football. They're going to be battles.
You just can't get the right weight on the pass to Berkey. He might have been in, had it been right. Just as an indication. Beeman doesn't manage to cut it out, so Canate go 1-on-1 with Dufton Kelly. Dancing feet in the box.
Get up.
Moskov stands in his way, stands his ground. Canate maybe looking for the foul, but don't think anyone was calling for anything there. Yeah, just going back to what we were saying, when the games were called off for the frost and the weather, the only game that went on that weekend was at Isle of Man.
Yeah.
So, the pitches are going to be a struggle to play on come January.
Isle of Man's coming up, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, isn't it? Still undecided when I'll make the trip.
Is that Matty?
I don't know. Yeah, looks like. Oh,
Space for Perkins now. He looked like he might have been offside, but the flag stays down. And now the edge of the box with Canate. Lovely dancing feet again.
Well, he had the shot on there as well, and sometimes you've got to be in the lottery to win it, but I can see him, he's obviously got great feet on, but I can see that he'd frustrate the life out of you.
Captain for Forest tonight, their very own McDonald. He's getting on the ball more. Just looking to make things happen. But it's a free kick for Vauxhall. Dufton Kelly. Loft forward.
So just thinking there, Patrick, if we were to sneak a win tonight, We could really say, couldn't we beat the European champions? It's right, two-time European champions.
This is supposedly the Nottingham Forest first team,
Yeah,
so I would certainly be hanging my hat on that.
yeah. Move over QPR. We'll beat the European champions.
So we're making documentaries about this in 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, Loughlin's come a long way, but he just makes sure the ball skips away from Canate.
Still on my seat.
Oh.
Still on my seat.
You've been ousted.
You don't need that off us him.
Holmes gives it to Mitchell. Plays the ball forward. Buckley gets on the end of it, but he can't control it. It looks like he's hurt himself in the process. But the big man is back on his feet. The Forest defenders do well under the pressure from Vauxhall. Berkey dropping deep. He's looking for a pass when he gets it to Moskov. A lot of red shirts surrounding him. Looked like he'd been fouled a few times there, but he stayed on the ball, retained possession.
Was it Moskov or was it Jordan?
Yeah, it was Sean Moskov. Him and Jordan Deere are starting to look the same because similar haircuts now.
It's usually Jordan Deere has the shirt out for Moskov there, that's what confused me.
Good play from McDonald. Now the ball comes out to Berkey. Puts a cross in. Just over the head of Berkey. It was probably McDonald in fact. Good touch from Berkey. Holmes tries to volley past to Berkey, but it's cut out.
The first 5 minutes you thought that they were going to take control of Forest and it might have been a difficult evening, but so the last 10-15 minutes has probably had a better couple of chances, better positions crosser wise.
I think Canate should have scored as well.
Canate, yeah, put it down as a good save, but you think he should have scored, but it's a pretty even game.
It's always a consequence when you eat a kebab.
Oh yeah.
Donna manages to keep that ball in, although poor touch, but he makes a challenge, but Forrest regain the ball. And McDonald commits the foul. Do I spy at my little eye someone wearing shorts?
I did see someone before. yeah. I say he had like a winter coat on that too.
Good on you, fella.
It's me back in the days to turn up and training like this with driving my car, flip flops and pair of shorts on.
Beeman's read that really well. Canate is looking to skip past him. Just unfortunately his pass goes to Perkins. The Vauxhall forced to keep it and boot it out of play. The throw in the Forest half.
Valderrama down there. Ex-Columbia midfielder.
Wish I had a head of hair like that.
That you call a cat with on cat.
Dustin Kelly with a long ball, but wrapped up nicely by the keeper Hammond. It's certainly been competitive in the middle of the park, tenacious.
Yeah.
Berkey does well to keep the ball into that challenge. He's looking for Buckley, but his pass is cut out.
Ethan Goldman on the bench tonight.
He's not, no. But Mark James, Hayden, as you mentioned before, Joe Brandon looking to get back in the first team after his long injury. Greg Drummond is also coming back from injury, and we believe Matty Corrin, although he walked past us before in his civilian clothes, let's say.
Civilian attire. We'll go one step further, it's civilian apparel.
Oh, I like it.
Or if you scouts with a paddle.
I was just going to say civvies, but I thought that'd be sophisticated. O'Loughlin just slowing the game down, just positioning his kick. Made himself somewhat of a hero last season with his penalty shootout exploits in the Cheshire Senior Cup.
Penalty scoring.
Penalty scoring, absolutely. He's the Northwest equivalent of Emi Martinez.
Yeah, I did actually speak to him before the Stockport County Cheshire Cup final. I said, I've just give a shout that it's going to finish 0-0 and you're going to score the winning penalty. But where to be? 5-0 that night.
Maybe leave the predictions to someone else next time. But he certainly played his part in what was a magical cup run last season. You will have seen as well on you've been following the club's Twitter feed and its new TikTok feed, the 12 days of Vauxhall Christmas. I believe that was the Stockport final was day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas.
Have you had day 6? I haven't seen that today. Little Dickie Bird tells me to get a mention of one of these as well.
You can tell it's a friendly, can't you?
I didn't get a mention on that one. I thought it might have. Let's have a look at this one. This is day 8.
What day are we on now?
I don't know. Right, I'll be having a word with Alex on that because he asked me for the information on them 2 games. The St Helens one, where we were down to 10 men, went to penalties, and I saved 2 penalties to put us through. He hasn't mentioned me on that. And then
Poor form, man.
yeah, and I did put Hilltoe, and they were, if you read the newspaper articles, one of the St Helens reporters did actually call one of my saves normal time would have done justice to the Premier League. Not bigging myself up with that. And then and then the final against Prescott Cables, which was abandoned at Gig Lane because of the floodlight failure, played at Skems Ground a week later on the Saturday, last game of the season. Greg Blundell scored, and ex-Vauxhall Motors player Peter Kaminski was playing for Prescott that day. Drilled one right in the top corner in the last minute, and somehow the goalkeeper actually tipped it over the bar. Oh, it was me that, yeah. So, yeah, he hasn't given me a shout in either of them, so I'll be speaking to Alex later. Bit disappointed, that's bad form.
Well, poor form from Alex there, but regardless, great idea with the 12 days of Christmas. Just showing you a bit of Vauxhall history as the ball comes over the top of Canati. O'Loughlin comes out. Very interesting save, but he does the job.
I don't think Canati fancied that. He seemed to arc his run, didn't he? Yeah, he thought, I think he's thinking, I'm not going in for the 50-50 with that.
It was a hearty challenge from Beeman there. He's taken Perkins out, but it was a good firm challenge.
So there's a couple of questions coming in through YouTube here. So Ben, is it a couple of friendly? It's a friendly, mate. Last minute arranged game. So it's Vauxhall Motors 13 against Forest under 23s. We also asked anyone major playing. Well, the only player I've had a look at, Ben, is Canate up front, who's probably a danger man so far, and he has played for Forest first team in the Championship. But Forest are playing away at Blackburn Rovers tonight in the Carabao Cup, EFL Cup, Carabao Cup.
That's it, yeah.
And I've just had a look at their team, and it's a fully set team with like Nico Williams, Dean Henderson, Lingard, the full hitters for Forest. So most of the big names will be up in Blackburn tonight. So
good play from Dean and Musgrove.
Message off Brian Lloyd, my good friend, Macclesfield fan. Love the hat, yeah, the nice and warm, Brian.
I didn't get one, by the way.
Available to purchase from the club shop next time you're up here.
There's a cross in.
Oh, it's a chance.
There's a chance for, and it's off the post.
Off the post.
It's a header from, I think it was McDonald.
1-1 up against the ex-European champions.
Great cross dug out, and
I might just say as well, when you were European champions, do you proper European champions when you only got in there when you were league winners?
So a great chance for Vauxhall, McDonald. A lick of paint away.
But then he
from
put
opening the
it
scorer.
Back across as well. You know, the best thing to do with them headers.
Didn't look like he got much power on it, but he put it where it should have been.
The pace with it across, but he's just like he's looped it back across the face of the keeper, and you're just waiting for it to nestle in the far corner. But unfortunately, it just come off the foot of the post.
Just before this corner's taken, you give me a chance to wheel up my EFL fact, EFL Cup fact. I found out recently the Carabao is tie for Water Buffalo.
The logo is a buffalo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a mix up at the corner. No one seemed to go for it. The ball just dropped and it just
I think we
rolled round.
Or something, was it down the far end?
Just rolled wide. The assistant gave the goal kick. Another chance of Vauxhall. Certainly knocking on the door in these last 2 minutes.
The shout for the penalty or something, handball. It's a fair distance away from us. That's what we need to do, Pat. We need to start an energy drink company. It's all arranged now, isn't it? Prime.
So we're going to be the next KSI and Logan Paul.
Yeah. Which you know what? When I heard that, I didn't realise they both owned that. I thought they hated each other 2 years ago.
I believe when money's involved,
And also, it seen something on that AU vodka the other day, and that's owned by Tingo, isn't it? What's his name? Off Radio 1. Charlie Sloth.
Yes, yeah, he was original backer of it.
So he's talking to that Steve and going off Dragon's Den. Bartlett is it?
Steve Jones.
No,
That's Peter Jones.
The one who owns the social media companies,
I don't know.
advertising. He's only was on this year, and he was saying the turnover was 80 million this year, and he reckons the company should be worth $1 billion next year.
Yeah, we definitely need to get on that gravy train.
It's the way forward, isn't it? Energy drinks or vodka. And here's a business idea. Let's do a pre-made energy drink with vodka.
That would go down well with students.
Yeah, I used to be a bit of a fan of the Hard Vodka Red Bull back in the day, but
It's a good challenge that from Perkins, and he stays on the ball.
just the next morning it was we pulled it back. Again, Valderrama just showing the skills down below us.
Where else are you going to get business proposals in the middle of a football match?
No, exactly.
So if you're not tuning in, then, that's your problem.
Neville and Cam go on knocking on us.
And they've usually got plenty to flog.
Keys and Gray wouldn't even say that. They're just more about misogyny and sexism, but it's another story.
So Konate's on the free kick. Looks like he might be going short. Oh no, he's stepping back now.
High and wide.
It hits the wall. Wall does its job. And it's a corner for Forest.
Scrambling to get across there. Look, Kieran a bit worried that. The reflection.
One thing you do notice with Kieran though, he hasn't lost any of his confidence to communicate with the team. Barking the orders out.
Let me say wait. Let's see, have a look.
Got a 2-on-1 at the corner. Play it short. Now it comes to Konate. He's got Beeman for company, and he runs into Ben Holmes.
That's what I'm saying. He's frustrated. He's just always that extra touch of him, isn't there?
I think he would fall in the category of a luxury player. You'd have him as a match winner, but he must frustrate the life out of you.
Yeah.
Dustin Kelly goes crossfield. Bounce just skips right over McDonald.
Just a bit of concrete somewhere in the middle of the pitch.
Oh, Tom Mathers there dining out on his penalty shootout glory still.
Mathers, you still going on about that penalty? You still going on about that penalty?
Yes, you are.
People mention it to me about
Anyone see it? He did actually celebrate it like it was the World Cup winning penalty on Saturday or Sunday.
If you haven't seen it and don't know what we're talking about, head over to the Vauxhall Twitter.
I think it's Vauxhall Twitter or Vauxhall Reserve.
I believe it was on the reserves, but it has been shared by the first team account. It is a cracking penalty, to be fair.
It's a great penalty, put it line the top in. Top lad, Mathers, top lad.
coming up to the last few minutes of this first half, and
Space out here for Berkey.
Buckley fed him. He's claiming handball, Berkey. Looked like he was going for a cross and cannoned off the Forest
Corner.
defender.
Corner, yeah.
Yeah,
Corner.
the assistants give a corner. He was adamant that it hit an arm. Certainly not lost any of his competitive edge. Michael Berkey in a friendly screaming for a penalty. So it'll be Deer with the corner.
We got Pro Sarnies on half time.
I don't think they've wheeled out the catering truck for a friendly.
Disgraceful.
It's lofted towards the back post. Mitchell just can't get over it.
In there, but it always looked like he was going to be at half a yard too high. Update on the
That looked like a foul throw from over here, and the refs give it. Sloppy that from the defender. Puts Vauxhall back in a great position. Just ending this half on a positive note.
on the off chance of any Forest fans are tuned into this rather than the first team. The first team actually winning 1-0. Brennan Johnson with a penalty in the 13th minute. And Man United still getting held by Burnley at home.
Holmes goes for the first time shot, but that was to the moon and back. And of course, in this part of the world, we go from one Titanic clash tonight to another one tomorrow in the blue side of Manchester.
Yeah. And they've got all the big hitters back as well, City. A tough whole game that's tomorrow.
It's a long ball played forward.
Gonna
It's a
get
foot
there.
race. There's no one in the box.
No one.
The Forest right back.
Popped up by Ben Zufton Kelly.
The
Right.
Forest right back done well to get on the end of it, but there was no one in there to get on the end of his cross. It's Perkins.
You play all these little triangles against like fast out on league teams. You put your players in danger because we're not our lads aren't certainly going to put out too many challenges. Very ticky tacky around there, wasn't it?
I think they might have underestimated Matty Beeman slightly. He certainly put his
Ball again. Very good defending there.
he watched that well, Turner.
Ian Turner, yeah. Second to last 2 minutes, Parter.
Yeah, both sides. It opened up just slightly in these last few minutes. But you mentioned it earlier. It hasn't managed to escape that feeling of a friendly, which is understandable.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not going to complain. This being my first bit of live non-league action for a while. Oh, Berkey nearly had the shirt ripped off his back there by McDonald. Loose touch from Beeman. He just about rescues the situation.
First one a touch, second one a tackle.
I think he's just looking for excuses to make tackles like that because he's certainly made a few in this game. Good idea from Beeman playing the ball over the top. Deer just can't get there.
We'll look down to 10% on the iPad.
Yeah. It's just a contingency. On the ref sides, we don't need any more extra time in that first half. It's not really kicked into life or kicked into gear this game, but there's been a few chances for both sides. Forest certainly started the game really well. Canate in particular had 2 good chances. Towards the end of the half, 2 good chances of Vauxhall McDonald actually shaved the post with a good header, but Steve, pretty low energy. Been a decent game, but it has got that feel of a friendly.
It has a bit of a feel of a friendly. They looked really comfortable first 5 minutes. I thought it was going to be a difficult night, and then I think a bit of confidence grew into Vauxhall's team, and it's been quite an even half. The Canate chance was probably the best one in the first half. Good save by Kieran O'Loughlin. They're technically good. They like to pass it around in tight areas, but they certainly don't look out of place here. So, big 45 minutes, second half to get a winner against the former European champions.
So, good run out for Motors so far. At half time, it's 0-0. Hopefully, join us when the second half begins in about 15 minutes' time.
At BGen, we bring excellence to engineering, helping to keep businesses, industries, and economies moving forward. We apply the best of engineering and technology to help us solve complex challenges. We do this for clients through a wide range of disciplines, both at home and around the world. Today, we're pushing established boundaries, searching for new, exciting, and sustainable ways to solve the engineering challenges of the modern world. We call this approach next generation engineering. Our solutions are self-delivered to increase project efficiency, minimize risk, and improve outcomes. That means full project ownership, accountability, and cost assurance with consistently high standards. In other words, we bring certainty to an uncertain world. BGen, next generation engineering. bring excellence to engineering, helping to keep businesses, industries, and economies.
We're back and second half's underway and bring up the rear. Steve Hilton. to be fair, that line is very, very long.
Really, oh wait, is that hot thing? I am here, just out of shot.
So while he sorts himself out, you've got me for the duration.
Hey, it's on me, smell it on me. Can we just ask if Alex is watching or Ethan? Me and Pat would love a coffee and a tea bring to the gantry. Thank you.
We have our own designated drinks bringers now. I do believe a substitution has been made by Vauxhall. Hayden Cooper is on, and I believe that's his first bit of action in a long while.
Is it? Was it? It's been about 3 months, hasn't it?
Now on Greg Drummond he gets a cross in.
Hayden Cooper's been out as long as you.
He was out well before me.
Was it the FA Cup game? Was that early? Or was it Winsford?
I think he played a few after the FA Cup game.
Broken ribs?
Yeah, he was having rib troubles, wasn't he? But he's back. He's going to get 45 minutes today.
Oh.
Greg Drummond is on for Liam Turner. And it looks like Joe Brandon is on as well.
Alex! 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 Get a drinks in. Drop money for it. Drop money. No, I'll get it. Coffee. Patrick.
Same again, tea please.
Tea. Coffee and a tea. Just milk, please.
Free kick for Forest. It's headed up rather than away. It's another sub. I think it's Marcus James has come on as well. So a whole raft of substitutions. So it looks like Greg Drummond's on for Liam Turner, Marcus James on for Ben Dufton Kelly, Joe Brandon, who's on the ball now, for Michael Berkey. And it looks like Hayden Cooper replaced Jordan Deere.
There's the pickle come out. Contractions. Aye. Contractions.
Do we need to get a midwife in for you?
Wait a minute, I think.
McDonald for Forest comes out from the centre back position, plays a wayward pass, straight out of play. Vauxhall throw.
it on.
Donna plays the crossfield pass and it'll reach his man maybe. Oh, it just skips away from him.
Maybe 5. Have a go.
Forrest just struggling to break down. Good Vauxhall pressure and good Vauxhall shape. Certainly holding their own so far, the Motors, against what is. And poor touch from the keeper. He plays it straight into the path of Mosscroft, and Mosscroft slots it nicely. He never gave up on that one, Mosscroft. And he gets his rewards. So a great start this first half, 1-0 Vauxhall. All came from good pressure from everyone in a white shirt, really. Ball was played back to Hammond in goal, and it was a costly error. He played the ball straight into Mosscroft's path, and he just slotted it underneath the keeper. Cool as you like. He'll be frustrated with that one with the young goalkeeper. Now you feel every time he gets on the ball he's going to be thinking about that mistake just as he boots the ball out of play for a Vauxhall throw. Seaman Red still insistent on playing it around the back. He's certainly confident in possession, like their senior counterparts. But Vauxhall win the ball back and it comes to McDonald. He sends it back to Drummond. Gives it to Mitchell. And all the way back to O'Loughlin. His poor pass goes out to play. It's a Forrest throw in. Are you joining us?
Yeah, I'm back.
And with the return of my co-commentator, just like to give a shout out to our Rhys Gavin, who stepped up on a few occasions to lead live commentary. Nice one, Rhys, and here comes our esteemed reporter, Ethan, with the drinks. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
I've missed anything.
There was a goal.
Goal.
Yeah.
Was there?
Yeah, Mosscroft scored.
Was he?
Yeah, it was the ball went back to the keeper, and he basically just passed it to Mosscroft. All he has to do is slot it underneath him.
Well,
Poor error, really.
The former European champions.
They'll be dancing on the streets of Ellesmere Port with this one.
Fred Birch there. Fred, hello, how are you? Still
Evening,
watching?
Fred.
Merry Christmas to yourself as well, Fred. Club legend Fred. On the committee while I still was playing 22, 23 years ago over at Vauxhalls.
Good to have you along with us, Fred. If you are watching on a live commentary and a bit hesitant to add a comment, feel free. We'll certainly look to respond to them.
No trolling.
No, we won't talk about the wrath of the kebab at the minute.
The kid's dropped off anyway, so might have to drop more off soon.
Lewis Buckley just goes out past us towards the changing rooms. Oh, it's good play from the Forest number 11 to get the shot away. It was blocked. I think it was by Tom Mitchell.
Shout out to Ethan there. Any coffee on this milk? Yeah, and I've got an asbestos house, mate, so that's gonna might harm you later or tomorrow morning.
We are live, you know.
That's why I whispered it. Hope you can hear.
Turn the volume off. There's also been a raft of changes for the visitors. The man of the first half, Canate, he walked by us before, back in his tracksuit. So a good run out for him as well. I don't know if I'm just very rusty at this, but it feels like there's been subs happening while the game's been going on, because Connor Harwood is on too, who wasn't there 5 minutes ago.
You're just losing it, Patrick. You
Just, you know,
rustiness. I had a few games though like that where you're like, whoops, did he come on? Oh.
greatness takes time. You know, I tried to restrain myself from commentating internally on the World Cup final penalty shootout.
Some game that Sunday, you know.
Greatest World Cup final ever?
Well, I've seen, yeah, they're usually
Let's call a spade, they're usually rubbish.
yeah. I can't even remember the last one. Who was the last one? 18, weren't it? Before that was Brazil, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't even know when the last time I watched a World Cup final. Might have been 1990, Germany.
Italian
West
90.
Yeah, was it West Germany then? Argentina, and Andreas Bremer penalty to win 1-0. And still to the day, I still think it's the best penalty ever. It literally hit the side net next to the post.
It's often regarded as the worst World Cup final ever, that one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Great World Cup. That's the one I've got a memory of. Great stadiums. First game was it Cameroon versus.
Good tricky play from Brandon there.
Yeah, first game Cameroon versus Argentina, was it? Ricardo Canigia was took out clean. Cameroon won. Oman Biech header, keeper at fault.
Vauxhall find themselves in the Forest box. Harwood keeps the ball. Comes out to Drummond. I will be honest with you, our team sheet isn't right because there's a sub coming for Vauxhall. I don't know who it is.
Number 17.
In the very green boots. He's certainly been lively. I think we'll have to check the old Twitter for that one. Let's find out who this mystery sub is.
Six glorious people watching us.
Brandon does well to put some pressure on the defender to keep the ball just forced away from the Forest goal. Good bit of trickery from Cooper to Beeman.
Good play. Nice play. Get a strike off here.
Space for Drummond, but he's forced onto his right foot, and his pass is a stray one. Seems the lads down on Twitter don't know who our mystery sub is either. Connor Harwood came on to replace Lewis Buckley. And now it's a chance here for Forest to cut inside. Shouts for a penalty, but the ref says no. It's a corner ball. Decent position for Forest, but seen out eventually. There's a Forest player down in front of us limping quite heavily. Must have been on the end of one of Matty Beeman's challenges in the first half. There's another shout for a penalty from the Forest players.
He had quite a big go, the ref, hasn't he? Like, he's pulled a few things back, you know, let the advantage.
I suppose for the ref, he doesn't really see the need to get himself involved in a friendly game. Nice easy night for him.
Yeah.
Guess you could say it hasn't so far been a hard day's night for him.
No. Oh, another bad kick from the keeper.
Certainly hasn't done well under the pressure, the keeper.
Referee. Just been building you up there, ref, and you just give a really, really soft one away.
So that's my first commentator's curse on my return. Good run down the left hand side, but it'll be seen out by Beeman.
Tommy, you know, Tommy.
What do you think that glow in the background is? It's really annoying me.
Where?
See it in the trees? That orange light.
No.
Can you see that?
No.
Or can you see it and you're just trying to make me go mad?
Oh, through the trees.
Yeah.
Get off! Bye! Alright, lads. See you later. think it's the garage down the road.
But it looks like it's lighting the trees up.
I know, wouldn't be
The
garage.
trees closest to us.
I don't know, I'll be guessing.
This is what we come to. Nothing's happening. So we're speculating on what the glow. I think it's fire, you know. It's hoisted up. It's a challenge on the keeper, but the keeper does well to hold on to that under immense pressure from our green booted sub. Brandon on it now. You haven't helped yourself by having coffee either.
Let's go through, yeah.
Yeah.
16 cans of Carling probably didn't help from last night either. And 5 hash browns and 2 double egg muffins this morning. One
Good
back.
50-50 challenge, won back by the Forest striker, but he's cut out. And there could be a chance for a break here for Vauxhall. Is it rolling subs? Because it looks like Jordan Diaz
That's what I
back
was
on.
thinking before, you know, might just said, you know, just the referee might just said, look, just do them when you can or whatever.
Yeah, so Jordan Diaz back on.
Josh Green with the green boots.
Well, we'll be passing that information on to the people who run the team sheet and Twitter, because they didn't even know.
It's Josh Green. Right, okay.
We didn't get a team sheet for tonight, so we're flying by the seat of our pants. Certainly been lively, Josh Green. I think that's genuine as well, and Barry, you're not having us on the
Chance.
chance for Forest. Looks like it was cut out at the near post. Is it? Yeah, it was Marcus James with the important intervention. O'Loughlin did look a bit lost, but his centre half in front of him dealt with it. So it'll be a corner for Forest. It's whipped in. The space, free header.
Yeah, the 1-1.
It's a good header. Everyone rooted to the spot and balls in the back of the net. 1-1.
Blowout swing in the corner. Yeah, the space. Bullet header, bottom corner, back across the keeper. No chance, kid O'Loughlin, 1-1.
I think that was more than a yard of space. He had the freedom of Ellesmere Port with that one. So with that goal comes the question: how critical will Mick McGrath be treating this game? As
Well-
Forest are away again? No, just covering around from.
Obviously, he's made changes. He made a lot of changes, so I think he wants to just get people, like you said before, you know, haven't played for a couple of weeks now, so get that rustiness away and just get minutes, people on minutes. That's what it'll be all about tonight, just building that fitness up again and getting touch back in, feel for the ball.
My fall for Brandon. He plays it to Harwood,
Just behind him.
just makes him run away from the goal. But he gets some support from Beeman.
Great
Play,
ball.
decent ball in, but it's cut out.
You just worry about, you know, the fitness factor, you know, paying off for Forest in the last 20-25 minutes here. Obviously, you know, they're training 4 or 5 times a week, and you know, the fitness levels are going to be probably a lot higher than Vauxhall's, even when we have been very fit this year.
I think that was evident just as you were saying that. Pass went to Moskov and he just didn't have the legs to reach it.
Probably see him playing a bit of keep ball and just working it, waiting for that chance. Was that Cooper, was it?
Yeah, Cooper, not afraid to fly in for a tackle.
Hasn't been missing.
That was relatively tame by your standards.
Have it.
Yeah, this will be good prep for the Boxing Day game away at AFC Liverpool. I haven't had a quick look at the table so far today, but for a while they were on the coattails of
I think they're about
Vauxhall.
7 or 8 points off. Thereabouts.
So they're still within a shout.
Yeah, might be as much as 10 with the game in hand. It might be. I'm sure the 4th, so Vauxhall with the sure Avro then. AFC Liverpool, but yeah, they had a great start, didn't they? And then, you know, a couple of indifferent results, and you wonder whether they're going to drop off, but they bounced back a couple of times, and it's going to be a tricky one come Monday, Boxing Day, with
bit of trickery in the box from the Forest players,
especially being on the artificial over at Marines grounds. They'll be a bit more used to that.
Good run from Green, gets the ball to Harwood. Green was looking for that ball back.
You do hope his name's Green and Barry's not having us on here.
It is a bit coincidental that his name's Green and he's got luminous green boots on. But yeah, just going back to the league table, I think slightly patchy form from Vauxhall and Withershore have dragged Avro back into it.
Yeah, I think Berry aren't out of it either. They've got a few games in hand.
So it's going to be an exciting second half of the season.
Yeah, the game's going to come thick and fast before you know what you're looking at March time, and you'll need to be in the mix with 5 to play.
Around this time last season, it was 2-horse race in effect.
Mac, weren't it?
Yeah, but this year, it's 4 or 5 teams vying for promotion. Forest have just calmed their game down, got on the ball a bit more after that early pressure in the second half from Vauxhall, but needless pass, kicked out of play by the men in red. So it looks like the goal scorer's going off, Sean Moskroff. Michael Berkey's coming back on. A few subs made by the Forest coach too. Chance here for Vauxhall to bear down on goals. Harwood right in front of us. Might have got a crossway with his left foot, but he keeps it. He's got 2 for company.
Done well there, Conor Harwood, tight position. He's gone down to the ground easy, but he's felt the touch and play to it now anyway. So.
He did well with that one because didn't have much support. 2 against 1. It's more or less in the corner. I think I heard Dia calling for the corner routine. Goes near post. Shouts for hands. The rest give a penalty.
Big shout. It looked like it was a deflection. It's one of them where the centre half, was it?
He didn't deal with it. He was at the near post and he didn't deal with it.
Sad news there. Pele's prognosis not looking good. He's got further complications now with his cancer. Sad news the world of football that. But penalty, Van Eupen Arena to go 2-1 up against the former European champions.
Jordan Deere on it.
2-time European champions.
He immediately went for the ball. Had to prise it out of a few Forest hands to get it. And he slots it away. He sends the keeper the wrong way.
Left to the keeper's left, low.
So Vauxhall 2-1 up against, as you rightly pointed out, 2-time
Former
European
Football
Cup
League
winners.
champions as well.
Current Premier League side.
Should we go into last 15 minutes?
I've definitely reached that stage now where I can't feel my toes. Good to be back on the football.
Yeah. Break on. Right ball.
Play to Green, it's just behind him, but he runs into the box.
You
He
get it, something out of it.
just skips away from him.
Look lively though, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and Vauxhall look good on the counter.
Josh Green, or if his name isn't Josh
To be
Green,
confirmed.
we are going to call him now, regardless, Josh Green.
That's if his name's Malcolm or James.
Just like Patrick's name to the media team is Partick.
Good layoff from Harwood. Deer's got a bit of space. He goes for the glory himself. He's optimistically claiming a
We
corner.
might disclose why you call Partick towards the end of the season. We'll keep it a closed.
Yeah, I think we'll keep that our card
Guarded
close to the
secret.
chest.
Yeah. I believe locked that door and took the ability to unleash.
Quick escape. Space again for Harwood. He turns and he's got a couple of red shirts to company now, and he's dispossessed and it rolls all the way back to the keeper. Again, Forrest still insistent on playing it off from the back. I suppose that philosophy is going to run all the way down from the first team. Although on this occasion it doesn't work out well for them to give away the throw in. Drummond to Harwood. Again, it looked like he had the chance to cross it in with his left foot, but he opted otherwise. In the end, it's a goal kick.
So to Kieran.
I wonder if Kieran O'Loughlin is going to force his way into Mick McGrath's plans for the future, for the near future.
It'd be tough on Matty Corrin because 5 games, 5 clean sheets, hasn't put a foot wrong, hasn't been on the losing side once.
Feeling a bit under the weather today, Matty Corrin.
Out of COVID.
He made a very good save in the first half, but he's not had much to do in the second.
That's the only thing he's had to do all game, apart from, you know, coming off his line, sweeping things up and a bit of kicking.
I've always wondered what it's like for a keeper at this time of year when they're not really tested.
Just got to keep warm, keep focused on the game, because that one chance will come inevitably, and
It was a decent crosser there for Forest. That could have been that chance.
You've got to just keep yourself switched on right to the end. Thanks Barry for confirming that. And just to let you know, your lad's doing really well tonight as well.
So Barry's information was correct, because he is in fact
Josh Green.
Josh Green's dad.
Josh Green's dad. So, but he was gonna keep Josh Green anyway, even if we were having us on. But no,
He has looked good, hasn't he, since coming on?
Very sharp, yeah.
Been a few times on counter attack. If the ball had been a little bit better, he'd be away on goal. But a good showing so far.
Should we call him Greeny?
We can officially dub him Greeny.
Greeny.
And Barry, you can pass the message on for us. He has to keep the green boots.
Yeah.
I think we've started something here now, so we have to keep it up.
One back there.
Good tenacious play from Bear. He plays Harwood through.
Can he get a shot off? Cut back inside.
He's waiting for support. He gets on the edge of the box from Brandon, but his touch just lets him down. Drummond goes for the first time shot.
Ooh, striked it wide.
Not a bad effort, just skipped along the turf, but not troubling. Hammond in goal. So Harwood might have went for the first time effort there. But there's one thing you can guarantee with Conor Harwood, he's always lively.
So what we need to find out is where Green's come from, as he was in the reserves. I haven't seen any new signings that Mick's done, so just wondering when he's come through the reserves this season. We'll find out for Monday. Confirm that.
O'Loughlin comes a long way there to clear the ball, and he's absolutely hoofed it away into the darkness.
Mathers. Killian Breen, it's currently 2-1 to Vauxhall Motors. It was a Sean Moscrop put Vauxhall Motors 1-0 up, and then a headed equaliser from a corner, equalised for Forest, and then a penalty off a corner for Vauxhall, which was stuck away by Jordan Deere. We've got about 10 minutes left of normal time to go, and there's a chance here, a breakaway for Conor Harwood.
The ball from Greeny, and he was looking for it back, and Harwood just too close to the keeper.
Certainly got a lot of energy, Greeny, hasn't he? He's played that ball out wide there, and then made the run to be the further man forward to try and get on the end of Conor Harwood's cross.
He's certainly been an outlet in the second half.
Fred Birthday just confirmed 2-1 up Vauxhall Motors against the former two-time European Cup winners. Imagine Cloughie would be going ballistic, wouldn't he? Young man.
And we may be over-egging that, and you know, this is a team far away from two-time European champions, but you know, that sticks with the club, and
yeah,
you know, they'll always be two-time European champions.
Chance on there, all good defenders. Ricochet there.
It was Drummond who came round the cover. I mean, Forest can certainly shout about being former European Cup winners a lot more than some so-called bigger clubs can.
What you mean about a team that bottles it and having won it, yeah?
I think we can all come to the conclusion of who that might be. Blue side of Manchester, red side of North London. Let's not forget the Midlands is quite well represented in that area. Aston Villa as well,
Yeah.
former European champions. Ball kept in by Brandon. Plays it inside to Berkey. Good
Great touch.
touch from Berkey. Brandon,
Oh,
he went for this left foot effort, but
it's all his energy gone.
yeah, he just couldn't get any power behind it.
Not sharp there though, Joe Brandon, linking up well.
He'd be desperate.
Win it back again.
He'd be desperate for a run on the side after being out for so long. Shout to keeper. To Jabba for Berkey.
Good touch by the 4. Keep it put out of play.
Counting down the minutes now. Ref's looking at his watch. Can't be too long to go. Can't imagine he'll be wanting to add any extra time like he did in the first. Unlike, well, similar to the first half.
6 minutes, I think.
Good tricky play from Berkey. Falls to Harwood, but his pass is away with one.
It's bounced off him.
It's well read by Beeman. Cut out the pass. Thought he was going to go flying in with that, but no, he read it with a good intervention. Good pressure from Berkey, but well worked out by Perkins, I think it was. Now Marauding run from the left back, he plays it out wide. The cross comes in, but it's too deep. His hands from Vauxhall players to say it's gone out, but it's being kept in.
Keen O'Loughlin come off?
No, it's still on.
Oh, sorry, they'll pull that, isn't it?
Oh, he's with Forest.
Yeah. Go with your kit, man.
Foul on Harwood. He's popping up all over the pitch at the minute. I think he was in the advanced left back position there. I think Ben Dustin Kelly's back on. He's replaced Tom Mitchell. By the looks of it, Marcus James has taken over the armband. It's like a saga in itself, this.
That's what's open that door, stays away.
Again, Harwood does well. 2-on-1. tenacious play from players involved. Needs a bit hard done by there, getting the free kick given against them. Seemed like a good contest right in the corner, right in front of us. It's boomed forward by the Forest captain McDonnell. Ball played through, but it comes to nothing. Runs out for a goal kick. It's a Vauxhall. O'Loughlin in no rush to take this. Handball given by the ref.
He's not going to put much on here, the referee.
I think he gave a total of like 3 seconds of added time for the first half.
Make it the last minute now.
Brandon just can't keep that
There we go.
ball in, and that's it. Full time, Nottingham Forest, Premier League Nottingham Forest visit the Van Eupen
Former European
Arena.
champions.
2-time former European champions, and so it's Vauxhall Motors who come away with the 2-1 victory. And Steve, they were good value for it,
Yeah,
in fact.
first 5 minutes I thought, he's looking a bit tricky. Keeping the ball well, early chance. After that, fairly even game. Second half, probably the best of the chances at both first half. 1-0 up, equalised, still come back, penalty, 2-1. Great run up for the lads, lots of changes, so everyone's had, a few minutes tonight after I think the first game for since
Since
Paddy
the
Alloway, 2 weeks,
6th of December it was, I
2
think.
weeks, yeah, so 15 days. So just blowing a few cobwebs away, ready for boxing on Monday afternoon, which is anyone going? It's a 1:30 kick-off, I believe, not a 3 o'clock.
That's correct. So all about getting minutes into the legs, but any wins a win, especially against a Premier League side in the shape of Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, you want to win any game.
Breeds confidence, doesn't it?
When I was training, I didn't want to lose a game in training, a little 6-a-side game. It's your mentality, innit, you know what I mean? And all players will be the same. So, yeah, good performance, good session, good workout, and a great confidence boosting win for the lads.
So just a few notes before we leave. First of all, it's great to be back and alongside you, Steve, and looking forward to many more games alongside you and whoever we get as guests on commentary. As you said, next game, Boxing Day, away at AFC Liverpool at the what's it called these days, Marine Travel Arena.
Marine Travel Arena, I think it is.
Variation on the theme. So if you can get along to watch that game, and as this is now the last game before Christmas, we'd like to wish everyone watching and everyone at Vauxhall Motors or concerned with Vauxhall Motors a very happy Christmas.
Yeah, just on that Monday game, there is a nice bar at Marine as well, a very nice bar. So just crack on again.
Go out and support your local non-league team as well in the process.
Carry the hangover on till the 27th. That's what I say. Come and watch a good game of football.
We'll see you on Boxing Day.